The television studio itself is more like a motion picture studio than a radio station. At WRGB, you will not only find air conditioning, soundproof walls, control rooms, and the usual microphones, but scenery, cameras, furniture, properties, and a host of powerful lighting units. These lights are all water-cooled to eliminate unnecessary heat and maintain comfortable working conditions. The ones in the ceiling were specially designed and are governed from a control desk. At the flip of a switch, each unit can be silently tipped or turned around to concentrate light exactly where it's needed. One section of the building is devoted to movies. Since studio programs require most of the detailed preparation needed for a stage play, enough of them cannot be produced to fill all the scheduled time. Consequently, movies are one of the three major program divisions, doing for television what recordings or transcriptions do for radio. This equipment is also used for still photographs, maps, and titles occasionally. In the third division of programming, televising special events, lies a great future, for it has all the merits of the motion picture newsreel and more. Everything from feeding the seals in the zoo to a complete World Series or the Kentucky Derby may be seen by our very own firesides while they're actually happening. We can see the distant present, not just a photographic record of the past. A mobile unit like this is nothing more than a television station on wheels. After being driven to the scene of action and set up for the broadcast, it relays both sight and sound directly to the transmitter from a collapsible antenna. The method of broadcasting is the same as for any other type of program. Now let's return to the studio floor for a backstage glimpse of what goes on there during a program.
Never mind the why and wherefore, luck and level ranks, and therefore, though his lordship stations mighty, does stupendous be his brain. For her tastes are mean and flighty, and her fortunes poor and plain.
The sound, of course, is picked up by microphones and is being sent out along with the picture signals.
Ring the merry bells and fortune, friend the ever-warbling wand, for the union of my lordship with the humble captain's child. For a humble
On
captain's
these monitors, the director can see what each camera is picking up. The center screen shows what is being sent out over the air.
joy be laden, ring a song the air above, all the union of a maiden with the man who won her love.
The director decides which scene shall be sent out over the air.
Take one.
Changing from one camera to another adds variety to the picture. To further relieve any possible monotony, both cameras are movable so that the show can be seen from various angles and distances.
True. Dolly into a big close-up of Josephine.
Notice that the cameramen wear headphones to receive instructions from the program director.
Humble captain's daughter,
For a gallant captain's daughter,
and the lord who rules the water.
and a tongue
The sets against the far wall were used in an earlier part of the program. With such an arrangement, it's possible to switch from an interior to an exterior setting in a few minutes. The cameras and the lights have only to turn from one set to another.
Let the air with joy be laden, ring the song the air above, for the union.
Unlike the stage, there is seldom any need for intermission. Amazing, isn't it, that this same program is being watched and heard in hundreds of homes at this very moment.
Never mind the why and wherefore, luck and level ranks, and therefore I admit the jurisdiction. Ably have you played your part, who have carried from conviction to my hesitating heart.
Ring the merry bells and worship, friend the ever-warbling wild, for the union of my lordship with the humble captain's child. For a humble captain's
Could anything be more miraculous? Hardly. Yes, television is now a practical reality for many of us to enjoy, and man's dream of sightseeing at home has at last come true.
with my lordship, ring the song the air above, for the man who owns a love. Ring the song the air above, for the man who owns a love.
And that concludes the program for today. We'll be on the air again tomorrow evening at 8:15. This is Ted Houston and WRGB wishing you all good night.